spray some primer. I'm using First Base Primer Spray. It's an oil-free primer mist, so you don't have to touch your face with your fingers, and it's not going to put a silicone layer on your face and make your foundation or your concealer slide off. It's just a light oil-free mist. It's going to help tighten the pores. It has ingredients in there that are actually shrinking the pores and tightening them, refreshing it, but also acting as an anchor. Like, you wouldn't put paint on your walls unless you primed first, right? Because then you're just going to waste a ton of paint, a ton of product, and what's the use of that? So if people say, you know, is primer really important? Yeah, primer is really important. It's like the most important part, okay? So I titled this live as a way to change your face in like minutes with just makeup, how you can change the total appearance. So not to rip myself down, but you know, I look tired. I have zero makeup on. You could see all the redness in my skin. You could see droopy eye. I have some hyperpigmentation in here. And if I'm in a rush and I don't want 100 steps, I'm gonna show you right now how you can just totally change the appearance of a fresh looking face with a stipple brush, a sponge, and your wax-based waterproof concealer, okay? So you can have a single color. These are correctors and concealers. You can have a 6-well palette, a 4-well palette. You're the creator of whatever it is that you want. But I believe that every single person should have a corrector and a concealer. Because I don't care how perfect you think you are, everyone needs to correct something. Whether if it's a little redness in the inner eye, if you got a brown spot, if you got a scar, if you got a zit, everybody needs some correcting. There's no such thing as a magazine face. And if you have it, you must be 20, or God bless you, I wish I had your skin. And then when you really want to kind of just throw something into it, of course you can never go wrong with a foundation. So you can always get your palette like this so that you have your corrector, your concealer, and your foundation. So it's all based on what you're looking for and what you want on your face. So I just wet my stipple brush with a little bit of rose water. I'm a big fan of rose water. So I just get this, it's like a big bottle from like the Vitamin Shop, or some Targets or Walmart sell it. I think it's like in the health food section. So basically, you know, I'm going to do one side of the face to show you how instantly just using a corrector and the concealer color of your skin will totally give you like a facelift or amp it up. So even right here, because you know, gravity's taking place with me getting older. I'm 42 years old, so we want to fake the illusion of a higher face. We want to lift everything up towards the ceiling, okay? So first I'm going to go in and correct with yellow. Yellow blocks out red. I have a lot of red in my skin, so I'm going to go into corrector number 1. So just sitting back, you know, you kind of step away from your mirror. Instead of going like really close up to your mirrors, take a step back and just kind of, you know, let your eyes see, almost like it's a blank canvas and you're creating art, okay? So you're just going to go in and color with this stipple brush. It blends everything in so you can work in circle motions. And I love this brush for just really getting in there and doing some detail work, okay? So we're just gonna kind of go in here. So now I already took out some red. So now right here I have brown spots, or melasma. This is for hyperpigmentation from the sun, and I have some in my forehead. So to block out brown, you need like a salmon or a peach color. So I'm gonna go into number 3 of my corrector, and I'm gonna go over that brown to cancel that out, okay? Right here. And then I'm gonna come in here and just kind of tap. You don't wanna put it where you don't need it, okay? So because it's blotchy on my head, I'm just kind of blotting it where the brown is, not on the non-brown, if that makes sense. I have a little bit on the bridge of my nose right there, and that's really it for the brown, okay? So then you want to take your sponge at this point, and I'm going to take my 10 years younger setting spray, because I like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm going to set it and blend it at the same time. So I'm going to take my sponge and spray it with my 10 years younger setting spray, and just give that a minute to soak in, right? And just kind of press in the correctors. So just to recap, all we did right now is use a yellow corrector to block out red and a peach corrector to block out brown, okay? And already you see the skin starting to transform just with that minimal, just by having the right correctors, okay? So you might just have redness in your skin, so you might just need a yellow corrector, or you just might have brown spots. So that kind of should educate you a little bit on the right and wrong, the right and wrong things to have. So now what I want to do is, now say I want more of like a clean canvas. So now the color of my skin, like the undertone, is very fair. So that's going to be number two corrector, or concealer, I should say. So what I love is that our concealers can be used as not just concealers, but also as foundations, okay? And I love it because it's waterproof. And today, I don't know if some of you've heard me mention, I joined the gauntlet race that's on October 22nd. It's like the Warrior Dash, like one of those type of races that come into town where you're gonna be crawling in the mud and climbing up nets and jumping through tires. And anybody that knows me knows I'm a girly girl, and it's just hilarious that I'm even doing it. My mother said to me yesterday, if somebody told me 20 years ago that you were gonna do this gauntlet race, rain or shine, when it gets cold out on October 22nd, I would have told them they're crazy. She said, I am very impressed that you are doing it. And that's because I do a lot of personal development, and a lot of it says you're not growing personally, emotionally, unless you are challenging yourself or doing something out of your comfort zone. That's the best way I could say it. Doing something out of your comfort zone that is completely out of my comfort zone, okay? But you know what? It makes me feel kind of like a sense of accomplishment, even though I didn't do the race yet. It's like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. I don't care if I come in last. I'll come in laughing, cracking up, tripping all over the place, but it's just the point of doing it. So anyway, the point of that story is, because I have to work out today, I don't want to show up like this, where people will say, what's wrong? Are you sick? I'd rather show up even looking, but not that girl that wears makeup, if that makes sense. And because it's waterproof, I can sweat like a pig and it's not gonna move. But if I put on regular foundation and sweat like a pig, we know what kind of mess that would be, right? And also by doing the waterproof and spraying it with the 10 Years Younger setting spray, it makes it transfer proof. So if you're hugging somebody or leaning onto your shirt, you're not gonna transfer makeup. Isn't that genius? All right, so I went into number 2, and this is the color of my skin. And so now I'm going over all my entire face, basically where I corrected, where I didn't correct, just to get like a nice even coverage. And now if you're the type of person that wants to look more tan, then you would just do this step in a shade darker. I don't care about looking tan right now. I just want to look even, because I'll get some color with my bronzer. So if you're that person that likes to have nice even skin, like matching your neck, or glowy. I mean, if you want to go darker, you can come down your neck with that color. But I'm just doing it in the color of my actual skin. See? So then what you do is you take your 10 Years Younger setting spray, spray your sponge, and then you want to really work it into your skin. Hi, Selena. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Cece. Thanks for joining. Hi, Barbara. How's everybody doing? Not bad, right? To get on a rainy, gloomy day and see some makeup and learn some skill. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I know you love watching me, but geez, let's conversate. I want to teach you guys stuff. I feel like I do these lives, and then someone will private message me asking me a question that I already covered on the live, and I'm like, you were just on the live. I just taught that. So I don't understand. That's why I feel like a lot of my lives are on repeat, but it's because I'm still getting asked. And then there's new people. There's new people that are saying, can you show me how to do this? Can you show me how to do that? And I just want to, this is all about giving back to everybody. So look at that. Can you see the difference of the sides of the face? So shoot me some hearts right now if you saw like how easy that was. So now I'm going to go into my concealer, and we're going to give myself a facelift, okay? So I'm going to go into, I want to brighten. So I'm going to go into 0, okay? Thanks, guys. And I'm going to totally start to open up with 0. I love using this as a like highlighter almost. So see how I did that? So we're going to take away anything that's tired, okay? I'm going to brighten up the lip, fake the illusion of a fuller lip, all right? Just like that. And then I'm going to take my finger and kind of just tap it in like this. And again, this is all with working with this palette. So you can get 4, like what I'm using, to kind of do the same exact thing if you're a minimalist and you're dealing with a lot of different imperfections in your skin. If you want a private session with me virtually, we can set up an appointment on FaceTime or Zoom or something, and I can look at your skin and analyze it and do a one-on-one lesson with you virtually to show you what to do with your, what you would need, to show you to tell you what you would need. Or what a lot of people do is they send me a picture. I'm gonna put some light in here too. You could send me a picture of yourself in private message. I'm not gonna share it with anybody, so I can color match you. So you just have to take a picture of yourself in daylight, okay? So just so you can kind of see where I'm going with this, I wanna go ahead and put in a brow, okay? Brows frame the entire face, so you always wanna make sure that you're creating a brow. So let me just go in with a brow. Okay, so we're going to just draw. I'm not getting all fancy. I just wanna draw a brow in so you can kind of see how the simplicity of just doing simple little things can change your entire face, okay? All right, so now we're going back into that corrector palette, and I'm gonna take my concealer brush. I wish I had my wipes up here. Oh well, I'm gonna have to use my arm. And now I'm gonna go into number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. And I'm going to start where the ear fold is and just draw a higher cheekbone like that, okay? So see how I curved around? I didn't go straight down towards the mouth, because if I went straight down towards the mouth, I'm gonna draw the face back down. This is how I'm changing the illusion of this jowl to look up, okay? So I'm just starting at the inner ear and curving up like a half C. So see how I did that? And then I'm gonna shade in the side of the nose because I feel like I have a big nose, and I'm gonna cut off the tip, all right? Because I wanna give the illusion of it appearing smaller, all right? And then I'm going to take some at the bottom lip to make the look of a fatter lip, of a fuller lip. So see how that did that? And then see this puffiness right here? I'm gonna cut that off, just like that. It's all changing illusion. And then my droopy eyelid, I'm gonna come in and create a line as if that's my lid right there. So see how I did that? So now what I'm gonna take is a separate brush and we're gonna blend that in. So let me just get a nice clean brush. So give me some hearts so far if you can see what like the illusion I'm creating. So let's do, actually we're gonna do this brush right here. So I'm blending up, I'm blending that line up, because if I went down, I'm gonna start putting it in there and I don't, like down below, and I don't want that. So see how I'm instantly, and now this is not your YouTube video contour highlight. Like I'm showing you a way, I'm going a little bit darker obviously because I'm on a cell phone. So the reception isn't clear on a cell phone. So I'm just trying to show you how you can do this with concealer correctors so that it's waterproof and in a subtle way, okay? So that's the point of this. This isn't like something that's unrealistic or not wearable, all right? Obviously, it's gonna depend on how dark you go. So let me look in this mirror, make sure I'm on point here. Okay, blend that in. Just like that. I think I went a little too crazy right there. And then this you can blend down, all right? Let me get my sponge. There we go, because we don't want that too dark. So see how I just cut that off? Get some 10 Years Younger setting spray. And bring it down your neck. And then work this in a little bit more. There, I can see myself in my mirror. I have a mirror right here to my right, which shows like true, the true look of what this looks like. There we go. So see how I did that? So now you could take some of the residue from the concealer. This is just what's left of my brush. You never want your blush or your line to come past your pupil, because then you're just kind of dropping, oh, I just put dark on my face. I grabbed the wrong brush. I'm like, why is that looking darker, right? I'm like, what is happening right now? Oh my goodness. All right, let's try that again. I'm like, why is that not looking right? So let's fix that now. There we go. See, I ain't perfect. All right. Now, if I was on stage at like a trade show or something, I'd be so freaking embarrassed. But you guys don't care. You love me no matter what. You get the point, right? All right. There we go. And then let's just fix this because I feel like that got a little too dark. All right. There we go. So now at this point is where, how does that look? Compared to this side. So see, so now I'm gonna come in a little closer. So this, we have the drag, like the drooped eye, the drooped side of the mouth, the imperfection in the skin, this piece right here. I mean, I know I'm like totally picking myself apart right now. Let me just spray this 10 years younger setting spray. And then this side, I look healthy. The eye looks more raised. The hyperpigmentation's out. I'm contoured, right? So I feel like that side looks a lot better. So now if I improve, you can improve it from this point by, you always want to seal in with powder. So if you were to get any palette, it would be this one. Your bronzer, your translucent setting powder to set this concealer so it doesn't move in this pretty glow color. So first I'm just going to go into my translucent setting powder and set all the work I did. Because if you don't set it, if you go over with bronzer or blush, you're going to have like a glob of color that doesn't blend. It's not going to blend. It's not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to set this all in with translucent powder, which is weightless, colorless, no oil in it. So that's the point of that. And then I'm going to go into the bronzer and just kind of go over what I did. See? So just like this. And then go into that glowy color, number 6. And just stay right here. See that? Finish it off with a lip. Oh, and then spray that. This is what I call like sandwiching technique. Set that in. And then hit it with a little bit of mascara. Just like this. So if you need help picking out a color, your color corrector and your concealer, then you need to send me a picture of yourself wearing no makeup in natural lighting. What I mean is, it can't be your kitchen light, it can't be your bathroom light, it can't be any type of fluorescent lighting. You got to stand in front of your window so that the light is on your face, kind of like what I'm doing. I'm sitting in front of a window with a light, but the light that I'm using is a natural light bulb. It's natural lighting light bulb. Yeah, and just snap the picture so that I can see your neck, your chest, and your face. I need to see it all. Okay, so this way I can accurately give you the right corrector. So some of you are going to be very excited. I promised last month that I was working on a VIP page for my customers of quick little videos of how to apply the concealer, how to apply the foundation, or you bought this, this is how you use it. Quick 2 to 3 minute videos that only my customers will have access to. So when you get your products, you're not feeling like you got to scroll through my lives and try to find that video that I did, right? It'll be just easy access to the point so you can have the support with the stuff that you get. And I've been working on that and it's almost done. So I'm proud to say that. So I didn't just talk about it and I never worked on it. So look at this side of the face. Bronzer, highlighter, like that light glow, brow, mascara, and color correctors and concealers. That's it, right? Better than this side. And now this, I can run out and run errands and no one's gonna look at me and say, oh, she's wearing a ton of makeup. No one's gonna even know I'm really wearing any makeup. It's like second skin. It's waterproof, smudge proof, transfer proof. The 10 years younger setting spray that I put on is 16-hour wear. 16 hours. And like I said, smudge, it's sweat proof. So when I go kill it out at the gym tonight, so speaking of this gauntlet race that I'm training for, our practice is always outside on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. I do it with my friend Nicola. They said rain or shine. it is raining today. So we are going to be at 6 o'clock tonight working out, training for this race in the rain tonight. I am not looking forward to that. So maybe I'll come on live or take a snap of my picture at 7 o'clock tonight and we could see how my makeup stood up against this working out, right? You'll see me in real time. I'll do it right there at the place so you could say, she ran in the car and touched herself up. I'll do it in real time so you could see how this held up. So you'll be like, wow, she's legit. All right, so I hope you got a little inspiration out of this and you learned a trick or two. If you did learn anything, please share this video so you're helping other people. And I just want to thank you so much for joining. Drop a 1 in the comments if you are a replay watcher, so I know that you came to support me. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.